Hey, this is Janai again. Okay, so in the last video we talked about forming your prospect. In this video we're going to talk about after you form your prospect, you're going to know what the person's sign is. That's S-I-G-N, sign. Now your sign is, the person's sign is what's going to lead them to whatever your next thing is, whatever your message is. Now your message is going to be your, well, it's going to be your basically your sales presentation, your webinar, your website, conference call, business briefing at your local office, whatever your next thing is. That's what's going to, the person's sign is going to lead them there. So let's talk about the sign a little bit. Now, as you're forming your prospect, you're asking them all these questions about who they are, what they do, what they like to do, and you're getting to know your prospect, and you're taking notes, I hope. So as you're taking notes, you're writing these things down, and S stands for strengths. What are their strengths? You're going to usually find a person's strengths in asking about their occupation and what do they feel they have strengths in. So when you're asking them, well, what do you do? What do you like about your job? They say, oh, I like dealing with the people. I like, being in front of people. I like organizing. I like being on the phones. I like creating. You're going to find out what this person is, who this person is, and what they like to do, and what they're strong in. What and how they can use that to better or to develop their business skills. Then you're going to find out what their interest is. Now their interest could be anything really. What are they interested in? Many times they'll tell you, well, I want to build a house, I want to buy some land, I want to move here, I like to travel, I like to take vacations, I like to boat, I like to golf. What are their interests? And that's going to tell you, a lot about, who that person is. But more importantly, we'll talk about in a minute. The next part of sign is G, stands for goals. What are their goals? What are their short-term goals? What are their long-term goals? And in conversation with people, they're going to tell you, what some of their goals are. And you're going to be able to, write that stuff down and be able to bring it back to them when the time is ready. And the third part is N, their needs. Sometimes people just need some more money. Sometimes people, if they do need some more money, how much money do you need? What is going to make a difference for you? Well, how much is that debt that you're in? How much is that house that you need to build? What is it that you need out of this business? Do you need more time? Sometimes it's a time factor, so you're going to find out what a person's strengths, goals, interests, and needs are, and you're going to be able to use that information to bring them to your next thing, which is your message, or simply bring them to a close. And you use the sign to do both. So find out what their form is to find out what their sign is, and that is how you're going to close your prospect. So Susie, you said that you wanted more money to be able to pay for your kids' college education. You want to build a house, or you need some home repairs, and you need some extra money to do that. And you said about $1,000 a month would help you out right now. So if that's the case, Sally, how do you see yourself getting started with this company? At the bottom, working slowly towards that goal, or with our top package and getting it done twice as fast? Whatever Sally says is what Sally needs to go with. Okay? So that's how you form your prospect. You put their goals, you put their interests in front of them. You show that their interest is what is the main thing, not what we're excited about. Because I tell you, I get really excited about my business, but I have to learn, or I have learned, to keep it, in perspective. So you're going to not scream to the person what you're excited about, right? You're going to find out what their sign is and what they're excited about and what interests them. Okay? So find the sign, close the person. I hope that helps you in prospecting and phone prospecting. And after you find out what a person's sign is, then you're going to be able to find out what their personality type is. And there's 4 basic personality types, and we're going to get to that in the next set of videos. So you form a person to get the interview, to find out who they are, to build a relationship and build rapport with them. Form, F-O-R-M. In case you didn't see the first video, please go back to that video and watch that about form. Then you're going to find out what a person's sign is, S-I-G-N, sign, strengths, interests, goals, and needs. So that is part 2 of your interview process. Next, we're going to talk about personality types and how to identify what personality you're talking to, which will make your close even easier for you. So until next time, this is Janai. I look forward to speaking with you again. Stop back by soon. Bye-bye.